We're back reviewing games and looking at the speed paint of my art, I guess. I don't know. I still don't know exactly the intro is gonna be. One day, probably in a couple months from you guys and stuff like that. Probably in a couple years from me. That would be great. Anyways, hi, we're back. Today thumbnail is Evil Within. Yeah, love that game. Still suffering to this day with this game. God damn. Would love to play the second game anytime soon. Not going to do that for a while. It's a really good story. I really love this game. But this thumbnail actually was very hard for me, and you're gonna see in a couple seconds. I actually really hardcore used I used a reference for this hardcore just because I was really confused on what to do with it, especially with every episode. It was something where it was like I am in a different area. I'm like completely in a enchanted with somewhere else. I'm in a city. I'm in in someone's basement 24/7. I'm in a village 24/7. I'm in another city and stuff like that. I'm trying to go to the hospital and stuff like that. So I didn't know what to do, and I thought this thumbnail was really pretty, so stole it. 100% stole it. I wanted it to be like an airy feeling of, I wanted to be something, because I usually in a lot of thumbnails, I'm like hugging the main character, or I'm hanging out with the main character and stuff like that. Castellanos, yeah, I'm just going to be him this time. I'm just gonna be there in the role with it. And lots of games like this type, like the shooting games and stuff like that, I would usually be at the role and stuff like that, because it's something where it's like, yeah, it's there. So what I did was I line art a lot of the mountains, so I can map out the areas and stuff like that. And I want it to be something where it's like I'm sitting down, I'm hanging out over here, and I want it to be something that's like a little bit airy, like Evil Within. And I never really got really sick of the thumbnail. Actually, I just enjoyed seeing it just because of, it was just, to me, it was a lot of airiness of it, because I like to play lots of scary games, to be honest. I like to play lots of cutie games. Oh my god, why is it so fucking squeaky? I'm sorry. I like to move when I talk. I like to kick my legs when I talk. I can't, so I try to spin the wheel, spin the chair, and it's not working. Aside from that, I did cheat it with the brushes. I always recommend, like, this hair is made from someone else's brush and stuff like that. So I do recommend, like, always using brushes. The grass is from a different like someone's brush and stuff like that. It's just something where it's like, I always recommend, if it makes it easier for you for digital art, and it drives me crazy when people don't really like digital art and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, well, digital art is not real art. And it's like, yes, it is. Do you know how many cheating stuff I can do with traditional arts? Like, you want me to really craft all of this with a pencil, paper, or like paint and stuff like that, and then make it correct and stuff like that? I did spray paint before. I cheated so much in it, but the thing is it makes quality art and beautiful no matter what. It's just something that you're gonna make anyways. So yeah, like there's some water and stuff like that. I wanted to showcase the lighthouse, because that was like slowly making us go crazy and stuff like that, and I thought that was really cool in the beginning. When we get to see it, it just like always hurts our head and stuff like that. I'm like slowly more at the end of the game now, and it's like hurting my heart and stuff like that, just because of how far I'm in. And it's like gonna be one day where I'm not gonna play this. I'm probably gonna do what I did with Alice in Wonderland. I like just go jump to the second game and stuff like that, but I don't really know. But so in this one, I am worried. I'm trying to hide. I'm trying to have a break for a couple seconds, and I'm with a gun. It's a toy gun. It's a drawing. So like it'll be fine. But I wanted to make it like an airy mess of something where like you can't really see it. That's why it was all those lines and stuff like that. I try my best like space it out just a little bit and try to draw it just so you can a little bit see it. I really like how I changed that light thing to be that little flare. Now you really can't see the buildings, but you can like have the luminance of like you're trying to get guided to it, and that was the goal, was just get guided to the thing. And I wish I was able to swim to it and make it easier and stuff like that, so I'm continuing it on whatever chapter it was. But it was just something where I wanted it to be like, okay, here's the light. And it's such a good game. No matter what, like every time I jump right in and stuff like that, it never made me feel bored or like freak out about something where it's like, oh, I need to upgrade this thing in 24/7. Like that's why like now I have the leisure of like upgrading something or even saving up something. It's not like really a pressure of like, oh no, I need to get this stuff done. Also, I am playing all of these games on easy mode, so that's probably the reason why I can feel that way that I do with this game. And it's amazing. I love this game a lot. I love the story of it. I love how like the crazy twists that it happens, and like all of it's like just all really crazy. I would though, as later on, I would have I should have made the trees a little bit more dimension, have a little bit more dimension with the one behind me, especially just because it doesn't have too much leaves on it. The one to the right, I think that's fine, but it's just something where it's like it's kind of noticeable, but also these are all YouTube thumbnails are all tiny, and I have to remind myself that's like, it's fine to be lazy like I am. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.